Hey guys, happy Sunday. I hope everyone is having a beautiful Sunday. I just got in from two stores, and so we're going to do a grocery haul and we're going to do a Dollar Tree haul. I meant to walk you guys through the grocery store with me, but it was so crowded. It's like everybody was at the store. Okay, all right, guys, so we're going to get started. Okay, so I hadn't had my coffee yet, so I had to run in there and brew a cup of coffee really, really quick. If you guys been following my videos, you know that I've been um, reviewing the Crazy Cups coffees that you can get on Amazon.com. And today I have Black Forest Cherry something. I left a container in there, but it is so good. Ooh, I wish you could smell it. It's full bodied. You know, some of the coffees are lighter tasting. This one is full bodied, and it tastes wonderful. I could buy a case of this and just drink this alone, but there's so many flavors in that case if you get the case. Okay, let's get on the. So I ran to the grocery store because I was out of a couple of things. And my first stop in the grocery store is always the produce section, unless something catches my attention as I come through the door. Well, today, something caught my attention. They had all of the Hostess limited edition. I don't know, you don't call these cupcakes. What kind of cakes do they call? Individually wrapped cakes. That's what it is. I picked the snowball. So you guys kind of know what that is. You know, it's got the cream in the middle, the chocolate cake, and then the top of it is coconut. And they had marked these down from um $3.99 to $1.49. So I thought that was a good buy. And my husband and I love sweets anyway, so we'll have these to snack on. All right. So then I always go to my produce section and I get bananas. I keep bananas in the house because, for one thing, they're loaded with potassium and they're very, very good for you. And then you can put them in anything. You can make banana bread with bananas, you can make banana pudding, you can make a smoothie. Sometimes I chop them up and put them in my yogurt. Just all kinds of benefits of bananas. And so I always buy bananas when I go to the store. But when I got the bananas, I went over to the berry section. And I always look to see if they have some berries on sale, strawberries, blueberries. Well, they had these scrumptious blackberries on sale. I want you to see them. 10 for $10. 10 for 10. So these were a dollar. Look at those blueberries. I mean, blackberries. Look at them. I would taste one, but I have not rinsed them yet. After I rinse them off, then I'll taste them. I know you probably said picky, 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 but yeah, these are what I got two of these. I should have got more, but I got two of these. And what I like to do with these, I eat them by themselves or I put them in my yogurt. Now, if you guys have a markdown section in your grocery store, um, where I shop is Deerberg. Sometimes I go to Schnucks, but mainly I go to Deerberg's. They have a section that is marked down. And in the refrigerator section, they often have uh, yogurt marked down. So this is ratio protein blueberry yogurt. I've not tried this brand before, but they have marked these down to 75 cents. I'm assuming they probably were like $1.50, kind of like Chobani, if you ever buy that Greek yogurt Chobani. Um, and so I can use my blackberries in my blueberry yogurt. Okay. All right. So also while I was in the markdown section, they had all kinds of meats marked down. Chicken, salmon, um, what else did they have in there? They had a couple of other things, but I picked up, they had this Butterball ground turkey, all natural, uh, in the section. So I picked this up. They had marked it down to $3. So I'm figuring it was probably around $6 originally, before they marked it down. But I've been having a craving for hamburgers lately, and I can always use ground turkey and make a nice ground turkey patty. And so I was glad they had marked this down. All right. Also in the markdown section, they had this huge package of uh, chicken drumsticks. Purdue chicken drumsticks. Look at that. Yeah, they were originally $8.06, looks like, and they marked them down to $4. So what I'll be doing with these is probably dividing it in half, if not more, and putting them in the freezer. Because my husband and I, there's no way we eat all these drumsticks in one sitting. So those were good finds uh, in the markdown section. So always check your markdown section when you go to the grocery store. Okay, a couple of other things I got while I was in the grocery store was this Indian summer tart cherry juice made with real fruit juice. I had gotten this one other time. And the reason I picked this was it was the least expensive in the store. And if you know anything about tart cherry juice, it's very good for inflammation. People who have gout use tart cherry juice to reduce the inflammation in it. Um, you guys don't know, but in another video, I'm going to talk about. Currently, I'm suffering from cellulitis. I'd never heard of it. I have it in my left leg. It is very painful. My leg is very swollen. But I don't want to talk about that right now. So I thought getting this couldn't hurt, and so I picked up this tart cherry juice, and it is delicious to drink. Delicious drink. So if you see Indian summer tart cherry juice, uh, yeah, look at get it in your grocery. You will really love this. And the last thing I got in the grocery store was some extra virgin olive oil. And we know olive oil has many properties. You can use it to make your own dressing. It has a lot of health benefits. And I'm going to put it on uh, some of this on my leg because it's very dry. The skin is cracking for the second time. Like I said, I don't want to talk about this issue in this video, but I got some olive oil. So I will be making good use of this olive oil. Okay, now we're going to get into our Dollar Tree haul. Okay, you guys know I cannot stay out of Dollar Tree. Why would I? With the bargains that you can find in there. I mean, Dollar Tree is fantastic. So anyway, let's check these things out. The bags are so heavy. Okay, now, uh, at work, I've talked about this before. I keep a candy bowl at my desk, and the guys love it. A lot of times I uh, pick up some chocolate to go in there. I didn't get chocolate this time. I will get some at a later date, later on in the month, but I'm going to show you some of the things that I normally fill it up with. This is funny to me because this is the strawberry flavored hard candies. And as you can see, they look like strawberries. They're packaged to look like strawberries. And it has an outer coating shell, and then the inside of it is like a strawberry filling. Okay, And so many people come in and they say, oh, my grandmother used to always have these. And they get so excited and so tickled about this strawberry candy. And so I keep these in there. And people just love it. Another thing that they like is are these caramel or caramel creams, candies. And you can see, so the entire candy is caramel. And then right there in the center is like a white cream. Uh, it says original caramel filled with cream. And one of the guys says, if the bowl gets empty and there's none of these there, he says, when are you bringing the good candy? So this is considered one of the good candy. One of the other guys calls this one Strawberry Fields Forever. So they really get a kick out of it. And if that bowl gets empty, I'm telling you, they are hunting around there like. So we have one of the managers upstairs. He loves this cinnamon candy. You know, cinnamon candy can have a kind of like a hot flavor. But they like these, and so I get these. And the reason I get these hard candies is there is a ton of candy in these bags. I mean, a lot of candy. You can see it's almost filled up to the top right here. Of course, the chocolate candies are not that in one bag because they're a little more expensive to make, I'm assuming. One of the secretaries, I'm sorry, guys, I dropped this. I did not want it to hit my foot. It is already in pain. This is a coffee candy by Columbina. And it's coffee flavored. And she loves these. And they are really, really good. Really good. And so for this time, I did not get Hershey's chocolate or Snickers or Reese's or Twix or anything like that. But I did get them some Tootsie Rolls. So they'll have a little bit of chocolate in the candy bowl. And so it's, it's great candy. It's inexpensive. I can fill up the candy bowl. Everybody's happy. And that is that. Okay, now let me show the other things I got in there. I got a lot of stuff when I was in there today. Well, maybe not a lot. These are washcloths. There are 2 white premium washcloths. And I believe these have gone up to $1.50. But in treating my leg, I wanted to have some clean white cloths so as not to transfer any dye or anything like that onto my wound. So I picked up these washcloths, and wait a minute, hold on, guys. All right, and just forgive me for the rattling bags, but so I've been picking up the Yardley soaps, right? Last video I showed you the strawberry cream. This time I got the English lavender. Yeah, it smells so good. The English lavender soap. And then they had also, oh sugar, I don't think she put it in the same bag. But they had the English lavender. Let's see if it's in this one. Yep, here it is. They had the English lavender body mist. Yeah. So is that not beautiful together? Look at that. Yeah, I was really, really excited when I saw the body spray to go with this one. In my last haul, you'll see the body spray. It's something rose. And one of the soaps was jasmine rose, I believe, that, you could pair with it as a gift. Okay, so we got the soaps. Now, I was surprised this time when I went in there and they had lip pencils. Yeah, they had. I picked up 2 because I want to compare them. I want to do a comparison. I'm always doing a comparison. And so this one is plum. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty color? Yeah, I'm excited to really test that out. And the other one is called Berry Sweet. Uh, it's a matte. So look at this. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Very pretty, very pretty. So if you're in your Dollar Tree and you're looking for something like that, check those out. Um, I got some gauze when I was in there, basically to wrap my leg with. It's so sensitive you can hardly touch it, but I thought if I get this, if I put some ointment on or whatever, then I can wrap it. They're always saying, wrap it, it'll help it wrap it, but it's so tender and sensitive until that's hard to do. I also picked up this nail color. It's called Aurora, and it's a beautiful lilac color. Isn't that pretty? See if you can see it. It's got a lot of shine on it because, hold on, because it's in this plastic. Let's see if I can get it out of here. So you can see the true color. And I think I have a metallic, polish that will go with this. Go right on top of it. And so I may do another DIY with it. Now you can see the color. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty, so pretty. Yes. So check out your Dollar Tree for the nail colors and everything. Okay. Um, Shipping labels. I was surprised they had those in the stationery section. Um, I like these for a couple of reasons. Now, I don't print labels with them because I use a regular printer to print my labels. However, if you have to cover over something, these are fantastic for that. You know, if you're using a box and there's something on writing that you don't want, you can cover it right up with this. You can use it for all kinds of things. And so I got these two in that section. Now, let's go to food. Cranberry sauce. I've gotten this before there. This cranberry sauce is delicious. It is delicious. And it's $1.25. And you know, cranberry sauce in the store is expensive. So check your store out. See if they have cranberry sauce. Okay? All right. Now, I also got, because with this condition that I have. Okay, last couple of items. I need to stay hydrated. So I found this in there. Perform X hydration drink. It's watermelon strawberry. So I picked up a couple of these. I'm going to try this for hydration. Sometimes I drink water, I don't feel hydrated. And so this has other things in it like potassium, vitamin A, vitamin E, B6, B12, and magnesium. So check this out if you need something for hydration. Went over to the hair section. Look at this cutie. Reversible headband. And last but not least, Oxidol dishwashing liquid. You know, I didn't think it would work, but it is great. All right, guys. So thank you for watching my video. Come back, and I'll see you in the next one. All righty. Bye-bye.